This is a reaction and discussion for a trailer of an anime that seems very intriguing. It's called The Darwin Incident. The reaction is not going to commence. Let's see the trailer. Human Z. Half human, half chimp. Okay. Yeah. Shakes our daily lives. I'm certain it does. Preconceptions. Shakes our preconceptions in society. And destroys them. Yeah. Cool. Showing the Darwin Incident. You're special. I will admit it's a very something. There is no way this happened naturally, right? You know what, let's read the description. The Animal Liberation Alliance, an eco-terrorist organization, rescues a pregnant chimpanzee from an animal testing lab only for it to give birth to a half human, half chimpanzee. Human Z, named Charlie. 15 years later, Charlie's human foster parents are finally ready to send him to normal high school, where he makes his first friend, a human girl named Lucy. In the meanwhile, however, the ALA stance has become ever more extreme, and now they're here to drag Charlie into their terrorist plot.
Eventually,
This is something that... Here's the terrifying thing about such a story. This is on the level of sci-fi, where I wouldn't be really shocked if it actually happened. Where humanity could do something like this. I'm almost 100% certain we can do something similar if someone tried. And I don't mean through normal means. Obviously not humans and chimps, I don't think. Even though there is only, I can't remember how many percent difference in our DNA. But yeah, point is, regardless of how many it was, it's too far away for us to actually have any offspring with each other. Although with science, very much so possible if we wanted to. So yeah, it's one of those things that I'm just so intrigued to how this show or the story is actually handling this. And it also seems like it's gonna be action where the human Z, Charlie, is gonna be fighting against people. Also how much power they're gonna give Charlie, because yeah, there is a thing of chimps being physically stronger than us in certain ways. I mean, in just most ways, but at most they can basically make him kinda like a super soldier. So sure, he can be a superhero, I guess. He can be a street level superhero if they wanna go in that direction. But yeah, I'm just intrigued, especially if they're going with this. Are they gonna go with there's more experiments, like someone tried to create a cat girl? That's the thing. And also, the parents decided to, after raising Charlie for however long they did, they wanna put him in a school? I don't know what to say even. I don't know, but this definitely has one of those things where I am intrigued. It really depends on how they handle things. Personally, if Charlie is the only supernatural source sci-fi thing they do in the show, I probably won't enjoy it that much, because I do like high fantasy, high sci-fi, basically go as hard as you can, as many weird and insane things as possible. I don't mind starting slow though, it's fine if Charlie is the only focus for a while. But yeah, I am really intrigued, especially when it comes to what type of commentary for what characters they can do. It really is a concept that it can be very interesting. There is just certain questions I have that I don't even want to say before watching the first episode, because it's one of those things where it can go into many super dark places very quickly. Point is though, it's definitely interesting. We'll see what's gonna happen. Definitely gonna watch episode 1. But there's a video you can search on there, and I hope you're just as curious as I am.